Well, I got the part 1 video out last night. It's up on YouTube, and you probably know that already. But anyway, I was sitting there thinking back what I'd done for the day, and there was something in the back of my mind thinking I forgot to do something. It's just fairly important, and it's just on the back of your mind the whole time going, what did I forget? Anyway, I decided to come back out in the workshop here, and I got jingling around. I thought I'll set this up and see if how I go, you know, to mill the flats on the edge here. Then it dawned on me what I forgot to do. I put a centre drill in this end, but I didn't drill it and put a, and start the thread in there to hold the tool in, which opens up a can of worms now. How am I going to hold it to be able to, like, I've only got a small flange here holding the lathe to drill it, which I don't think I'm not going to try. What I plan on doing, like, I could chuck it up on this shoulder here and put a steady in it. Yeah, just use a steady and run the steady on this journal here. But then that'll probably put a mark on it, because mine just runs on friction, on brass slides on friction. I don't want to mar this up or put a mark on it. So what I think I'm going to have to do is stack some 1, 2, 3 blocks on their end and try and tip this up on its end and pick up off the 1, 2, 3 blocks here and clamp it down, and then just use the mill and drill in from the end. So I suppose I was getting a bit excited about actually getting the thread done and everything working, and and just clean forgot all about it. But anyway, onwards and upwards. So I was going to go 3/4 spanner for this here, but then I've decided to go with 7/8, which I just grabbed the spanner. Don't go anywhere. So I'll go 7/8, which is going to leave a fair bit more meat on this main portion here. Also, this lathes in metric, this mill's in metric, and I, for the life of me, cannot read metric that well. Don't ask me why. But if I do 1 full turn and 1/4 of a turn on the dial, that'll give me 3 mil of travel, which that should, hopefully, if all my measurements and calculations are right, should allow me, if I take 3 mil off each side, that should allow me to put 7/8 spanner on there. So yeah, that was my boo-boo yesterday, and I probably didn't, the reason I probably did forget to do it is I haven't decided on the actual length. I believe it's a touch long. That's probably why I didn't even give that a thought, because I had probably in the back of my mind that it's probably going to be lopped off somewhere. But anyway, I think I can get around it. I've read the comments this morning on the video, and Chirpy can't wait to see how I do the square hole. Neither can I, really. I believe it's just going to be a file job. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I could be just lazy and put a round hole and just use a set screw to hold the tool in. That's getting a bit lazy, isn't it? It's probably me all over though. It may even just work yet, don't know. Anyway, I'll get set up a bit more and start milling these edges off. Yeah, I've got it spinning at 1,000 revs. It's a 10mm cutter. That's the end of this end mill's knackered, to say the least, but the sides are alright still. If anyone's got some good cheap end mills for sale that they got extras of or whatever, give us a yell. See if we can strike up a deal somewhere, eh? I'll cut a touch off here and set the dial to 0, and then start knocking some off, hopefully without breaking anything, screwing anything up. So that's tight. I know the vise is tight. Check these clamps are tight. Check the vise again. So it's touched off. Took the backlash out. Should have done that. Right, now I think we're right to go. Well, that was successful enough so far. Okay, I'll reposition the camera and bring us back when I get set up for this side. With this side I'm going to have to go along and plunge in and then go along, otherwise I'll be climb milling. God dang it. So I'll touch off and set it 0. With this side I'm going to have to go along and plunge in and then go along, otherwise I'll be climb milling. God dang it. So I'll touch off and set it 0. Feels as rough as Hessian undies. But the test is, will it fit? Nope. God dang it. Just goes to show I did screw it up. That's 904. So I'm about 20th thou off. So 10th thou in millimetres. 0.25. Right. I'll do that this side, then I'll flip over and do the other side again. Fits like a bum in a bucket, eh? That's okay. That's that done. Now, what's there left to do? Oh, work out the length now. And I'll drill this hole square to these flats. So, I'm surprised that end mill actually done that good a job, because it's pretty. It's a set. This is a set of end mills I got when I actually was in a package when I bought the mill. But I am on the hunt for some more end mills. So if anyone's got doubles or triples or quadruples, please get in contact and see if we can rattle up something. That's good. Righto, I'll do some serious thinking now about this hole. Doing a good job. The nut has to be machined down quite a bit in the width. Just sent Trent along here and he's done that job pretty good. How's the finish feel on it?
Pretty good.
Nice and smooth?
Yeah.
Well done, good job. I mic'd it, then halved it, and then I got this center drill and bring it down so it just touched the edge and used the Telio paper to find it, and then split the difference, do what you got to do. Now I've decided to go with 5/16 high speed steel because I've got a few bits of it anyway. So, and the smallest file I got, I can't get into a quarter hole, so. And I'm going to cut this portion off the end, but before I do that I'll drill it, since I forgot to do it before. But at the moment I'm just going to concentrate getting this hole through the guts of it. So hopefully everything will go well. Hopefully that'll start it. Only time will tell. That looks pretty darn good if you ask me. Bit chattery there to start with, but alright, once it got started in the hole. So I might go over to the bench now and just spend a bit of happy lonely time with a file and file this out square, and then I can set it up on the 1, 2, 3 blocks and drill it in from this end. Then once I get it drilled and start the tap, I can cut that end off to where I want it to be. I'll bring this, I'm not going to bother boring the crap out of you with filing it out. We've all seen everyone file for 3 hours. So I'll be back soon, in an hour or so. Well, this is the best setup I could come up with to drill the end of this. I've got the, you can't really see it from there, but got the square hole in, and come on, get in there, you little sucker. There we go. got a little bit of play in it, but that's the way it worked out. So it's got a chip in the end of that bloody thing. But that's what I come up with. So now I've just got to drill a through hole, tap it, and then cut off about half inch above. Cut off about half inch above here, and just try and make it neat with a file. It's about all I can do. So I'm going to drill it for 6 by 1.0. So I'll double check everything and then I'll drill a hole. Hopefully I've got it right. A bit of luck. Just double check this drill. Make sure I've got the 5mm drill in there. Yep. Well, no time like the present. Looking at that there, it's not bloody bad. Well, that's done. Thank goodness for that. I've been a bit worried about how I was going to drill that and get it nice and square. No need to worry anymore. Okay, I've relieved about 10mm of this hole, and then I'll start tapping from there, because I'm going to cut off a bit off the top so I couldn't see the sense in tapping the whole lot of it. I'll take this out and I'll go and cut that off. I'm not going to bore you with that. I don't think you really want to see me cutting that off, but I'll bring his back when I've got it all mound up in the shaper, eh? Well, there it is, in all its glory. Quite happy with the way the square turned out. Took me a while with the file. Quite happy the way that spanner turned out on there too. That's not bad for me. Bit sloppy on there, but that's the closest I've got to fitting it, 1 7/8. So it actually works out really well. Now, as far as locking the clapper box, I can't remember the name of the fellow now. Left a comment. That's bad of me. Left a comment about remodeling this washer, bringing it up and putting a heavy spring between this and the washer to cause down pressure, which I actually like the idea. But I haven't got any heavy springs at the moment. Still just trying to source what I can do there. But when I cut the end of this off, I just set it back up in the mill and run the fly cutter across it. I probably will end up, next time I've got the indexing fixture on the mill, I will machine up a square headed bolt to fit that. I did make one up for here the other day, pretty crudely made, nothing fantastic, so I could lock the compound. So I did make that one up. So next time I've got it set up on the mill, I'll build another one for here. But that just about brings part 2 to an end. Thank you everyone for your kind words, comments on part 1. And the magpie's having a chat. It's been a fun build, definitely. Yeah, fair bit of luck involved with that thread, I'll give you that much. But I'm quite happy with the end result. Just a shame I didn't think of this before I took it out of the mill, out of the lathe. Didn't think to thread that first, but anyway, I didn't. So I'm happy with it overall. It's been a fun build. So please leave a comment, everybody. Hopefully when I get these bloody inserts, if they ever turn up, I can do an update on all the other bits and pieces I've made. I'm still waiting. So I don't know what the go is with the post at the moment. This coronavirus has really set everything on zero. But we can't do anything about it. We just got to grin and bear it and let it take its course, and we'll all come out the other side of it. So anyway guys, thanks very much.